Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and welcome to This Week in WoW for the week of June 7th. As always, we'll get started with the Mythic Plus affixes for the week. This week we have Tyrannical, Raging, Volcanic, and Encrypted. Again, that's Tyrannical, Raging, Volcanic, and Encrypted. Did promise some easy weeks here. This definitely qualifies as that. Not too much difficulty going on here, other than that it is Tyrannical week. Other than that, you shouldn't have too much of an issue. Last week wasn't bad either, of course, but pretty easy week this week. Let's go ahead and talk about what's going on in-game this week. Not a lot going on. We do have the Dark Moon Fair. I talk about this, of course, every month. All kinds of stuff to do there. Hopefully they continue to add more to it. I would love to see it become more of a staple of the game, honestly, of actually fun things to go do there. More stuff added more frequently as far as new games, new achievements to get, new toys, and they added a dance game kind of recently, but that's not going to capture a lot of the audience doing some dance game or whatever. But like other games, I think would catch people's attention a little bit more. Like maybe having like a more intricate version of like the Flappy Bird thing from Bastion, for example. Things like that. And then with cool rewards, obviously it has to have cool rewards to get people to do it. But always am hyping up Dark Moon Fair as much as I can. We also have the 1,000 boat race going on. So this is 1,000 needles, 1,000 boat bash. Sorry. You can head there. It's 1,000 needles and participate in this. It's nothing big. Just like the Dark Moon Fair, I'd love to see them iterate on these mini events. They have a framework, but they need to make them more interesting and give more interesting rewards. For example, if you did this 1,000 boat bash, grinded it out or something, like it'd be really cool to have, even if it's not a mount, it could be a mount, but even if you just had like a toy or something that summoned a boat that let you cross water faster, and maybe it like only lasts for a minute or 2 minutes or something like that, that would be really cool. Whether there's a toy or a mount that's like a boat, that would be so cool for that. Add stuff to that, make it better. Because right now I cannot recommend people to go do it. It's something I've done before just to test it out, and it's not that great. What we have going on for weekly stuff is Battleground bonus event plus classic Ashran PvP brawl. So just more ways to get honor. There's tons of ways to get honor in this expansion in general. And currently, it's a little shuffle. You have all kinds of ways to get honor. So no lacking there. Unfortunately, that's all that's like scheduled to go on in the game this week. Of course, last week we had the patch launch, and we had cinematics come out that kind of progressed the storyline a little bit. I did talk about those cinematics in a video last week. If you're interested to see that, you can go check it out. Talked a little bit about the cinematics, what they could possibly mean. A little bit of a reaction, but also giving my thoughts and what I think might come in the future as far as the storyline goes and stuff. Other than that, we did also get last week the Dragonflight first look at their talents. I made a video on that as well. So we got Druid and Death Knight. We got kind of like the very first preliminary, not even look really, but just information. Some people turned it into a talent tree. Who knows if those are accurate or not? It could be, maybe not be. But we have some preliminary ideas of what these talent trees might possibly look like. So we got into that last week. So who knows what could come this week? Maybe at any point there could be a Dragonflight Alpha. I am hoping beyond hope. And to my Ret Paladin subscribers, viewers, whatever, man, I'm not in a position where I'm just going to automatically get Alpha or anything like that. I'm a very small creator. But there are a huge lack of Ret Paladin YouTube creators that know what they're doing. In fact, I don't know if there's any other ones. There's plenty of Ret Paladins know what they're doing, but I don't know if they're actually like making videos. Not that I can find, at least. So anytime you can like share a video, whatever, watch a video you're not even interested in, that would help me a lot to. Because I would love to be able to get an alpha, for example, and have like these early access type things and be able to get in there and look at the rat stuff. Because I'm probably going to end up being disappointed once again, not get the alpha, and just have to hopefully wait for beta. I do normally get beta every time, but it would be really nice to get into the alpha, frankly. So we could have alpha news coming out. We could have more dragonflight news dripping out. Other than that, there's not a ton to even look forward to. We know season 4 is probably a ways away, probably August or September, maybe even late September, but somewhere in there. It's probably when season 4 is going to come out. So we're not going to have a ton of news, a ton of stuff to talk about, unless we start getting dragonflight tidbits. And there could be some stuff put on the PTR. Maybe they add a few more quest lines or a few more hidden things for season 4. Or if they're going to call it patch 9.3, for example, for patch 9.3, maybe that'll be possible. But it could be pretty lean times as far as Warcraft content goes, unfortunately. Definitely not something that I like, but it is kind of just the reality. I've been trying to just play more of the game. Frankly, it's been a little bit difficult just with real life time and stuff like that. I know I always complain about that, but it's been the reality. I did get into a few Mythic Plus groups this week and do some Mythic Plus with Horde and stuff like that, some plus 20s and stuff, but I have still not tried out Necrolord yet. That's a video that some people want to see, and so I have all this stuff I can do, and I very well may do, but yeah, we'll see how time allows. But it's definitely a little bit lean on content, so I might really need to start trying out some of this other stuff and putting that out there. So that's it this week. Not a lot to talk about, unfortunately. So as I do ask you to please subscribe to the channel, helps me out so much, and everyone have a good one.